Welcome to the Jersey Shore Spirits Podcast. I'm Chuck.
And my name is Shannon. Today, we've got our elusive guest on the hook. He's been dodging us. The one, the only, Jonathan Percy Cellini. I don't think your first name's Jonathan. I was trying to make it a little more...
And I don't think Percy's in there anyway.
No.
J-O-H-N, not J-O-N.
So I do this game with Colleen where I always try to figure out what a middle name would be for someone, and I try to pick like the most ridiculous name you could find.
You know my middle name? I don't know if we've ever done this.
I'm going to go with Quincy. Charles Quincy Ricciardi.
That's very close, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It starts with a Q?
No.
How is it close then? How is it close?
Very close.
Do you know my middle name?
Oh, man, I feel like I do.
Michael.
Not Michael. That would be a cool middle name.
Alfred?
No, but that's my brother's first name.
Ah, see?
Wow, look at that.
I'm trying to think of names that I've seen.
No. Well, what's your middle name?
Joseph.
How is Quincy close?
They're both letters of the alphabet.
John, what's your middle name?
Matthew.
Okay. I knew that somehow from doing paperwork on some of the stuff. I got all your info.
We've all done so much paperwork on each other. Like, you would think we'd know anybody.
Everyone's socials are memorized. I know everyone's bank account numbers. Yeah.
Go in my bank account all you want. You ain't getting anything.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. My middle name's Andrew.
Andrew.
I had the right first letter.
Yeah, you did. And when I was a kid in California, I got picked on for having a girl's name. And I had long hair. And I lived with my mom and my grandma and my three sisters. And I looked like my sisters. So, you know, it reached an all-time moment for me when I went to a public swimming pool with my cousins. And some kid walks by. And he says to his dad, he goes, "Why is that girl not wearing a shirt?" He was talking about me.
Oh, sweet.
And that was heartbreaking. So I went by Andrew for a very long time. And then when I moved to New Jersey, I decided it's time to level up. Anyways, we didn't expect to talk about middle names today, but I'm glad we did. I feel so much closer to you guys.
Or childhood
now.
memories.
Yeah, no, man.
Childhood pool memories.
Well, we're here today. We've got Mr. John Cellini. He is one of the partners and brothers in construction here. We've been working on this plan for a long time. John, you live pretty far from here, man. How was your trip over?
Good. 20,
How was the commute?
Yards.
Seconds.
Yeah. John's steps away across the street. Nice little neighborhood over here. I knew that we should have moved in when we had the chance.
Yeah, he would have been right next
door. We played
door.
ourselves. We could be doing this podcast all the time. Not that we live that far away anyway. But let's get started with our show today. We've got some things to talk about. We had a very busy morning today over at the building. Let's talk about some business updates there, Chuck.
You want to talk about this morning? Or just business updates?
Well, yeah, we can
Let's
do
talk about
all
this
of it.
morning. Let's talk about the fun that happened this morning.
And I was not prepared for what it was going to be. I was freezing the entire time.
I don't think any of us were really prepared for what it was going to be.
Some forklift follies.
So set the scene for him, Chuck. What happened today?
So today we got our boiler in, which sounds like a small little thing, but it was not. It's very big and heavy, and John was able to connect us with a forklift, and thanks to Jimbo for offering to help us out there.
Jimbo.
King High Garage.
Unfortunately, the forklift just had a little bit of issues. Then we were hoping to use another forklift and had a little bit of issues. So we got creative and got the thing off the truck with another forklift and kind of pallet jacked it off to the side a little bit. Saying it that way. Then now we have to figure out another forklift to get over there to get this thing inside the building. It's, like 9 feet long and 7 feet tall and weighs a couple 1,000 pounds. It's not something simple. So it was a fun morning. It's how life works, right?
Well,
you never know what's going to happen. We thought we had it all kind of set up and ready to go, and you always got to prepare for the unprepared.
But this is kind of why we wanted to do this podcast. And think about this. Here are the things that went right. I think we had enough hands there today.
Everyone came out to give a hand.
Everyone showed up that could. And then the driver was at least there on time. Somewhat.
Yeah,
he wasn't
pretty. He was pretty. Yeah, I would call that on time. I mean, he was right there.
I kind of felt bad that we were holding him up a little bit, trying to get it off of the trailer.
Yeah, they're used to that, man. But that's just the way it works.
He seemed pretty cool, so that went well. I mean, here's another positive thing: it didn't topple over.
Didn't topple over. That's a good thing because we would be in the parking lot crying right now.
Definitely a plus.
Yeah.
At best, at worst, somebody would be underneath it right now.
And then
putting a lot of pieces together.
Other bright side, it's off to the side. It's in a safe area.
Yes.
I think we bought ourselves a little bit of time.
We bought ourselves a couple days probably, but I still want to get this thing up and inside. And we got a lot of stuff going on at the distillery this week. We've got plumbing inspection tomorrow.
Yep.
We've got potential concrete fill on Thursday, which means we have the rest of these walls probably going up sometime pretty quickly after that. So this thing kind of has to be in place because we're going to run out of options on how to get it in place quickly.
Yeah, so
some HVAC going on.
Right.
HVAC is coming in this week. Just a lot of stuff, man. It's after this week, I think. I mean, we've seen how quickly it changes from week to week now. I think after this week, it's going to twofold. It's going to go a lot faster.
Right. And well, we think we have a lot of moving parts now. I think everything's going to start happening. It feels like we're already spinning, but we're just on like the intro. I think once these walls go up and we got the design team picking things out, and now we got to balance deliveries, we got to balance installs, we got to balance our own lives outside of this whole, machine that we're working on. So
yeah, we have a buddy doing a lot of the custom woodworking now. I think it's Culver's Custom Woodworking. He's been helping out a lot.
Yeah, but he's been a huge help.
Everything.
Well, we did just take a look at this
equipment.
Yeah, he seems to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Yeah, man, he's doing a lot of stuff for us.
Mike was just over here. We just chose the stain for the bar.
You guys picked it out?
They all looked exactly the same.
Yeah,
so we went with the coolest name. No, we didn't. No.
We went by name.
That's what I would have done. That's how professional I am. Oh, whatever one has like the most letters in it. We went with the antique oak. Antique oak was nice. Nutmeg was cool. That was up there. Cherrywood, I was telling Chuck I would like cherrywood just because it reminds me of barbecue. Then he reminded me that it's not, it's not real cherrywood.
Yeah, we're not burning it and making it smell great.
Come on, we'll make some ribs in the distillery. We'll be cooking up out of our bar. All right. What else do we have for business updates? Anything big?
TTB paperwork is just about there, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to mention them by name, but the powers that be.
Blah, blah,
that's okay. The powers that be.
They know that they're there.
Yeah. They took a look at our application for our federal permit in a very timely fashion. I'm very surprised that we got it back so quick. So now we got a couple things. We just got to
and they didn't beat us over the head. It was like they were pretty fair about what we have to, what they want to see on change wise.
So when I got the email, my heart skipped a beat.
I'm sure it did.
Because I was like, oh no, here we go. Because the last time we did this, we got the corrections back and it was like 2.5 pages of things to fix. Obviously, filling this out for the first time.
But we changed it within that second time to get submitted. So
it was good to have that as kind of the learning curve because now I kind of had almost a little cheat sheet of things that I needed to go back and finish and do better. And now to get this response back is like, oh man, cross my fingers that once we make the amendments and throw it in, we'll be good. And then it's on to the state. Going to learn about the alphabet. It'll be a good time. But yeah, paperwork's feeling good. I'm feeling a little more amped up on it now. And then we've got our big events are coming up. What do we got? 2 weeks?
So 2 weeks is the Polar Bear Plunge. Yep. That's a huge event for us. Got a new spot this year that we're going to be chilling at. We've got a new host.
Yeah, we're going to be going to the Seaside Social House. That's on Summer Ave in Seaside, 116 Summer Ave. We're going to have our party there.
Yep, the fine folks at Seaside Social House have offered for us to host us.
Yeah,
they will start carrying our stuff, which is terrific. I love that. We're gonna have a lot of people there, which is gonna be fun. But do we want to talk about what else we're doing there?
Sure, let them know. Might as well.
We will be doing this podcast on location, recorded. We'll be doing it live, but it'll be recorded because we're not going to put it out that day.
Right.
I don't think. Right. I don't really know.
I think we can do anything we want. If we want to broadcast live, we can.
I don't know if we have the technical cable. So to be determined. Let's just say that. Maybe we will broadcast live. I would like to. I just don't know if we would screw that up pretty badly. But we have some better than us technical folks coming out to help out. So
it's going to look different. I think once we do this podcast on a professional level, we're going to not ever want to go back.
I can sell all this
stuff. And I got it. And Chuck, you've done a great job, putting this thing together.
I've done patchwork.
Yeah, but still, it's functional. People are listening. We're having a good time.
It's getting up there, but we certainly are we are no professionals.
You got to start somewhere.
And you do got to start somewhere.
Would we ever want to be professionals?
Hopefully it's warmer.
I mean, by episode 20, I'd like to be semi-professional.
No.
This is episode 10.
Right?
We made it to double digits.
Once you get to your 100th episode, then you level up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like doing this one this way. The pro one will be sweet. So we got a lot going on with that Polar Bear Plunge. Is there any time to join the team, or are we at the just donation phase only?
Yeah, so actually, by the time this comes out, it won't be, because today's the last day to get a T-shirt with us.
Okay.
Right. So, but you could join the team up to that day. Actually, frankly, you could come there and join the team. So you'd still get all the swag that you get for being a charitable, joining the team and helping out Special Olympics. It is a great cause. Every penny goes to Special Olympics, so just remember that it's all donations.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as our T-shirt goes, and I don't know, maybe we should talk about getting a couple of extras and kind of do some handouts at that.
Can't hurt. I think that works.
So
right?
maybe there will be some opportunity to get some
commemorate the event,
some freehold stuff while you're there.
A little bit of swag.
Yeah.
So it'll be Seaside Social House. That's 116 Summer Ave in Seaside. We're going to be set up. We're going to have our Get Ready with Tea. The peach, the raspberry, lime, and the lemon will be at the bar there for sale. We'll also have the Three Brooks bourbon there for all of you bourbon heads out there. It's delicious. So I'm excited that we finally were able to get that partnership. The podcast will be sweet.
Yeah, we've been trying this we tried it last year too.
Yeah.
So it's been a while coming.
I'm also excited that it's a place that I've never personally been to.
I've never been there either. Ian went there. He said it's cool. He had a good time. He went there to talk to them.
So the menu looks good. They have a lot of pizza.
They got they got like boardwalk fries, because
it looks like they have all those sides.
Right,
yeah, you can get some. No. You can get some truffle fries if you want, Chuck. This is a higher end establishment, which I think is hilarious. Look at that, a balsamic steak. Woo! It's coming in.
Sounds awesome.
It's coming in. They got some pies out there. I'm excited to eat. I'm excited to.
This will be multiple visits to this place.
Oh yeah. So this isn't a one and done kind of deal.
Yeah, these are going to be partners of ours going forward.
Yep. So we'll be there, Seaside Social House. That's on February 28th. What time are we getting there? I mean, we'll probably be there early.
We're usually there when they open. So
yeah.
I'm going to say I would imagine they're opening at 9. We probably should confirm that. I think, what time did we say we were going to do the podcast?
Midday, somewhere.
Like 10ish, I think we said.
Somewhere around there.
The podcast. So the podcast will probably go 10 to 11:30 is my guess.
Something like that.
Range. So, if you want to see that or potentially even be part of that, come out.
Let us know. We'll have some guests. And if you're looking for more information on the Seaside Social House, you can check out their website, seasidesocialhouse.com, or you can check out their Instagram, where everyone seems to do their communication these days. It's at seaside_social_house_. Check them out. It's going to be a great time. And in March, we have our Red, White, and Brew Fest going on. We'll have a little more info in the next couple weeks on that. We're kind of all in on this Polar Bear Plunge, but check our socials. We'll be posting some things. We cannot wait to sponsor that silent disco. John, are you going to be dancing out there on the silent dance floor?
Yeah, that'd be me.
You're going to hit the sprinkler, or are you going to do the shopping cart? Sprinkler's your move?
What's that other one? The lawnmower?
Lawnmower? So when you and your wife dance, what's the go-to move? Are you just like a 2-step side to side, or that's the move?
Nice and slow.
No, but do you get out there? Will you hit the dance floor with your wife?
If she pulls me out there, yeah.
Okay, but you'll go.
I'm not choosing to go out there.
All right. Well, speaking of wives and significant others, we had Valentine's Day this weekend. I don't know about you guys. I am somewhat of a romantic. I think Colleen probably thinks I'm annoying, which is usually the case. But did you guys do anything special for Valentine's Day? Like, what's your deal in 2026? How are we celebrating Valentine's Day as fathers with older children? What are we doing?
Well, my daughter's at school in Rhode Island, so it was basically a text. My son, he's gone. And,
where is he?
He's not gone like that. Gone
somewhere with his girlfriend.
Okay.
And wifey had to work.
All right.
We're at season,
so you had a quiet Valentine's
I went
Day.
over there for some dinner, and that was it.
That's nice.
She was kind of pissed because she had to serve me on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
that's actually pretty funny.
Besides that, we didn't. It was low key this year.
Okay, that's nice. Low key is sometimes better, I think. What about you, Chuck?
We're not big Valentine's. Like, it's kind of, to me, it's almost like a Hallmark holiday. Like set up so that you buy all that.
Right, of course,
stuff
generating money.
So we were pretty low key. We were home all night. Alex had a bunch of friends over.
Okay,
they did like a Galentine's.
Oh, right on. Good for them. That's cool.
So really, like Stacy and JG were with them doing, and I was just watching TV. So
nice, good for you, man.
It wasn't like the most, but we're I don't know. I'm one of those, like, I don't want to go somewhere with a set menu and pay twice the price for half the food,
right?
Kind of thing. So we don't really do that. It's not anything like I don't know what the word, intentional or like we just don't really celebrate Valentine's Day because we just rather do it on a day when it's, half the price. You can do the same thing kind of deal.
That makes the most sense. I mean, for Colleen and I, we have never really done much on Valentine's Day because her sister's birthday is on February 14th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So happy birthday, Leanne.
A lot of Valentine's Day birthdays.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Well, think about it. What month? Well, never mind.
Well, do you want to go into this? Because Ian is actually the one that ruined my life by explaining to me what my birthday is.
Sure, let's hear it.
Yeah, reverse 9 months from November. That's what my birthday is. So I am a Valentine's baby.
So you were okay. All right.
Yeah.
You were a product of the Price Fix.
Yeah.
That's what
Fixed
happened.
menu. Let's go out. 9 months later, I'm here.
Yeah, good old Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I don't really do a lot of Valentine's Day stuff either. It's always an excuse to buy stuff for the kids, as if we never get them anything anyway. And then this year we went to the planetarium at OCC.
How was that?
Colleen, well, it's amazing. I've been there a couple times on school field trips and things, but Colleen had bought tickets as a surprise for everyone to a Grateful Dead laser show.
That's awesome.
In the planetarium. So it was about an hour long. I think they did maybe 9 or 10 songs, and it was a nice mix of music from the Grateful Dead, and the laser shows were super cool. So yeah, it was almost like a Grateful Dead weekend.
So where John and I went to middle school, there was a planetarium in our middle school. And that's probably
open?
That's probably the last time I went to a planetarium.
In middle school?
I don't know. It might be. It's part of the high school now, right? Isn't that the old Sandberg is part of the Old Bridge High School, right?
But
yeah, I think that's the 9th grade center now. I don't know. They changed all that.
But that planetarium is still there?
I believe
it was
so.
Supposed to be. I heard they were closing it. I don't know if
that's
it is
so
yet.
Cool. Imagine if we had a planetarium.
We probably went to that
Everybody
planetarium once in the 3 years we were in middle school.
What do you do with a planetarium in a middle school?
Staring.
What do you do? You have
stars.
I don't know. I was thinking man, could you put the Super Bowl on the planetarium?
The lady who ran our planetarium was old and mean.
Wow.
She wasn't putting the Super Bowl on. She wasn't even letting you put your feet up.
Well, it's cool. If you haven't been to that planetarium, it's sweet. They do a lot of cool different shows. They've got a Taylor Swift one.
Oh, God,
they've done a Pink Floyd one. So it's a cool little.
Pink Floyd's cool. That's probably a good show, actually.
Yeah,
right?
It was awesome. And it was a cool crowd that was there. And my girls actually enjoyed it. They thought it was pretty sweet. So
is that like a mini version from out in Vegas?
Like a mini, it's like a mini sphere. And you know what's so funny is as I'm watching this the laser show, I'm noticing a lot of images that came from the sphere rollout. They had and I mean, a lot of these images are, okay, it's the Grateful Dead, or any band has kind of their set of branding and their, icons and things like that. But a lot of it looked pretty similar to what it was in Vegas. I was like, oh, this is the poor man's version of the sphere.
In Maryland, right?
You sent me that story that they're doing one around DC. It's like a smaller
sphere.
Oh, a sphere?
Smaller sphere.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
So we'll have to go check it out.
We all know that I had tickets for the Sphere to see the Eagles last year,
and you didn't get out there.
Still feeling the effects of not going.
Aren't they doing more though?
They go until April this year, I think.
Oh yeah, you have time. You got plenty of time.
In between delivering boilers, I'm gonna go out to
You'll
the
be
Sphere.
fine. By the time you come back, we'll finally have our forklift. So should be good.
It'll finally be inside.
It'll finally be inside.
But they'll wait for me to put it inside.
Boiling.
We sat here waiting for you so we could push this to the back.
All right. Before we move off of Valentine's Day, I did want to ask you, Chuck. We always talk about a lot of music. Do you have a favorite love song? Is there one song where you're just oh man, that's my jam? I have a couple in mind, and I think it's weird. It's I don't know why.
It could be Ace of Base again, is it?
No.
hang myself.
No. All that she wants is another baby is not one.
You know it's on a commercial now too.
Is it?
Yes, there was an Ace of Base commercial that came out.
I think there's people listening to this podcast and you know what? He's right. Let's put this on a commercial.
God, what's my favorite love song? I don't know.
I think Suspicious Minds is a love song.
That's interesting,
right? And maybe it's just Elvis. Growing up listening to Elvis, I thought everything he did was a love song.
Is it kind of a breakup song?
Yeah, but because he loves someone so much.
I always say that about Rocky. What's your favorite love movie? Rocky. Why is it Rocky? Because he gets married in one of the Rockies. It's a love story.
I might go with All My Life by Casey and JoJo.
Okay.
That's that was my 8th grade slow dance song. And I remember feeling like I was absolutely in love with someone. Obviously I wasn't. Probably love Tony Hawk Pro Skater more than that person.
I'm trying to think of that whole 80s Chicago album is all good music, and I guess that's all love songs, right? But a lot of that's breakup songs.
What about you, John? Are you Dr. Love? Is that your go-to song?
I can't say I have a favorite love song.
This is disappointing because you strike me as a Romeo.
No.
Nope. Chuck, no favorite love song, man.
If I have one, I can't.
Like I'm
think of
literally
it
got
right
like
now.
look, you know me, I love all music, so it's hard for me to pick like one specific. But I don't know that I have one specific love song.
Fool by the Cardigans. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me.
This is almost as bad as Ace of Base.
I think that's a great song.
Oh,
really?
God.
That's such a good song, dude.
You don't like Ace of Base?
I hate Ace of
No,
Base.
Chuck
Fuck
doesn't.
Ace of Base.
Anything I like, Chuck doesn't like.
That's not true.
It's pretty true. Hey, you like Peach? I love Peach.
All right, you're right.
See, I told you. All right. I guess this is a massive flop for the love songs. Let's see if I can get the right one here.
I think we would need to do a top 5, but I need a couple days to dwell on that because I could definitely pick out a lot of like Faithfully. Faithfully is a great song.
That's a
right?
fantastic
That's
song.
a fantastic love
What
song.
song?
Faithfully, Journey.
You've heard Chuck and I sing this probably 100 times.
Shannon
but
and I are Journey guys,
Yeah.
man.
John was too busy doing something important for our catering gig. He was actually working.
Making love out of nothing at all, is that considered a love song?
I think that definitely is.
That's a killer song.
Yeah. I would even go like some Air Supply too, man.
Well, that is Air Supply.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Because I think
That's the best Air Supply song,
yeah. Yeah.
right?
I think I'd agree.
Best of Times, that's a great love song.
Sticks.
That's a great
I think
song.
that could count.
That could count,
Yeah.
right? That's what like we're kind of in that gray. We should do a gray area of what do you consider a love song kind of thing.
Well, I think that's going to be wide open. All of John's metal songs could be
Definitely
love songs.
Dude, I don't think it has to be.
Come on, the classic love ballad, Ball with the Ball. You're telling me that's not one of the greatest compositions known to man?
Dicky, drop the boogie.
Right? All right, let's move on from here. Super Bowl, I thought the game was super
Boring.
underwhelming.
Oh God, it's hard.
Chuck, I know we had a gentleman's agreement. We had a bet. I forgot what the wager was, but I know that I bet Patriots.
Did you?
I did. I bet
I think it was a
Patriots and
drink. I think
everything.
we did the drink at the bar thing again. So
Okay.
I'll see it.
We'll,
Probably see it. CG's.
looks like we're going to CG's. Shout out to you, CG's. Yeah.
It's kind of boring.
It was a very
It
boring
was horrible.
game.
Yeah, it was a really boring game.
You know what else was probably the bigger disappointment? I didn't think that those commercials were that great either.
I didn't think the commercials. None of them were good. There was
No.
not a good. Like there might have been one good commercial on the whole.
Couple
thing.
that were like a little amusing, but nothing.
The one where
fantastic.
they like CGI'd everybody's age back, and they had like Sam from Cheers and all
Yeah.
those guys. That was pretty cool.
That was a cool
was
one.
it like Ben Affleck, right? It was a Dunkin' Donuts commercial, I think.
Yeah.
That one was pretty cool. There might have been one other, but usually there's like 10 good commercials. There was nothing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was
The
just,
beer commercials are hurting. You don't see them anymore.
Yeah, I didn't hate
They're
that.
not
That
funny like they used to be.
no, and the Budweiser one too. You know, it's always that iconic.
It was okay. It
Clydesdale.
was like the eagle on the right. That
Yeah,
was the
on the
Budweiser commercial
horse.
this year?
I was thinking that they were just going to have like a live action shot of them dismantling the Anheuser-Busch in Newark.
It's fucking heartbreaking.
That's what I thought. Like they should have paid homage to that in that commercial.
I wonder what they're gonna do with that. Like that is my youth right there. Remembering like driving down, 1 and 9 and seeing
and
the
seeing
big,
that big A. I mean,
So
what could
sad.
you, what else would they do with that building?
put it in a
It's-
museum somewhere. No, I just mean the light up sign, like the bird that flew, the light up
Yeah,
that they took down.
yeah, that's probably going
hope they put it
somewhere.
somewhere.
I mean, that kind of makes me think about the Moon Motel sign.
Well, did you know? I didn't even realize this. So when they took Tilly down in Asbury Park, right? They put it somewhere. I forget
Yeah,
where it was.
storage
like in a
somewhere.
storage thing. Then now it is actually. Do you know where the convention hall is?
Yeah.
There's a parking lot on the side. There's like a storage shipping container on the side, and it's inside there. Like
Yeah.
I saw a video where somebody like went in there and looked at it. And I was like, you like the Marriott Marquis who took over the convention hall, and I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard about all the stuff going on with the casino.
Oh, is that Madison Marquette?
Yeah, Madison Marquette. Didn't mean to say Marriott. So they wanted to take down the casino, and then everybody the backlash. Now
Yeah.
they're going to fix it,
I've been
which they were
reading about
originally
it.
agreed to do. So then they had like a story where they went and looked at this, and they originally agreed to like fix that and put it somewhere,
Renovated and have
and
it.
it's just been sitting like rotting in the storage container.
You got to do something with it.
I mean,
right.
it's pretty iconic for that
Got to save Tilly.
town, right? Everything's Tilly in that town.
Well, everything's falling apart, man. We can't have Anheuser-Busch, Moon Motel, and Howell leveled.
They didn't. Oh, they because they're putting something there.
Yeah,
right?
it's leveled, but I just
Yeah.
always thought, like, man, I wonder what that sign would go for. Because it's like that, Americana vintage looking sign with the lights.
I wonder if they had to spray something in there before so that
Well, that's
disease didn't
why
get
do you
out into
think
the
they just
open.
leveled the whole freaking
Yeah.
thing? You ever been to the Moon Motel? By the way, no disrespect to
I have
anyone
not.
in Howell that did go to the Moon Motel, but the only time I was there, it was definitely looking for some trouble. So there's a lot of.
It didn't look like the kind of place that wasn't looking for some trouble.
It wasn't family friendly. I wouldn't be staying there with with Colleen and the kids.
It wasn't a resort. Was the pool nice?
Yeah, no. That was the worst part.
There was a pool. Sweet.
All right, good times, man. Well, John, I'm glad you're finally here. I feel like I had to sing love songs just to get you on here. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the podcast, but I think almost every single episode I've singled you out in like making fun of you that you're not going to come on here.
Possible.
How are you feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Now you guys can't see it on the video, but John's pajama pants are, well, those are nice.
Killing.
Dude. Those are
Yeah,
keeping
man.
you nice and warm.
Killing.
So John, let's talk to you a little bit, dude. How you feeling? Feeling all right?
Yeah.
The beard's looking good.
Thanks.
Looking great. So John Cellini, one of the 7 of our group, strong friend and trusted brother here in Jackson, New Jersey. What do you do, man? Tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living?
I work for Public Works in Tom's River.
Okay, so we got a DPW. What do you spend most of your time doing when you're a public works guy? Because I always see those guys working. I'm like, man, they got a nice job, but I feel like it's all over the place.
Fixing streets in the winter now, plowing, salting, whatever the town needs, basically.
Okay.
We're the ones that are all over the place.
And what would you say is your specific skill set?
Over there?
In general, because I mean, if you're working DPW, I mean, and you're kind of doing everything, that means you got to have some kind of background in that, right?
Yeah, I mean, do masonry work, cinder blocks and driving trucks mostly.
Okay.
CDL.
How did you start out in that kind of work?
CDL. I worked for the New York Times for a while, so I had to get my CDL for there.
You were like peddling papers?
Yep. And then moved to a different company where I got my Class A, and so on from there, other places. Worked for Jackson for a little while.
Right. Remember that?
For the public, for the schools, and that's it. Now I'm out of town.
So I know you for a while now. I mean, as long as I've known Chuck and Mike, we're kind of the core 4 here in Jackson. And the one thing that's remarkable about you is you can kind of take an idea that you see and make it, which I think is really cool. Like, you're very skilled at working with your hands. How did you become that way?
I don't know. I guess just by doing stuff myself.
Okay.
It's a lot cheaper. So figure it out and you go from there.
Doing things for yourself. Now, when you were a young John, what did you want to be? What did you want to do when you became an adult? Like, what did like a 10-year-old John think?
I have no idea. I still don't know.
I like it. So
you're still that all the time. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
I don't know.
All right. I mean, so now we're involved in this business, and you are also involved in the Boiling Point, the seafood business. What is appealing about a distillery? Why do you want to own a distillery?
I don't know.
And you know what? It's a tough question because I don't really know that any of us have a
specific answer.
I think it's interesting making all this different stuff. I think it's going to be pretty cool where there's a place, people can go hang out and feel comfortable and just lounge out and have a good time, make friends with other people.
Do you have a lot of family and friends that are like anticipating the opening?
Yes.
So you probably have
a lot about it from a lot of different people. Like I said, my wife works over at Seasons. A lot of people are talking about it. So the word is definitely getting out there. And
that's good.
A lot of people are pretty psyched.
Now, the cool thing about you is that you have had the opportunity, you and Chuck being on the construction team, where you've seen this building from when we first saw it, when we went in before we even signed a lease, to now. And from, 2.5 years ago to today, we've had different drawings. We've had different engineer plans. How many times do you think you've seen these floor plans kind of change in the last couple of years?
A lot. I think they're, even though we have it set up now, certain things are still getting in the way. Things that still have to be changed or tweaked a little bit here and there. But we're moving now. We're moving along now. It was a long wait, but we're getting there.
And we've got a lot of hands in the pot too. I mean, it's not like it's just the two of you and you're making decisions. We've got Kevin and his crew doing things. We have all of our like contracted guys coming in and doing stuff. I mean, for the design team, I know we're probably talking about things a couple times a week and when they come up. But for you guys, how long or how often are you working with each other and with some of the people that are in on it?
Is there like literally less than an hour that we don't
I would
text
say,
about this at some point?
I would say
It's every day,
and
all day.
Pretty much of the day, there's texts going through or emails going through, and questions about certain things, and
it's a ton of coordination.
Different contractors that you got to get on the same level.
And frankly, it wouldn't get done if John wasn't doing some of the coordinate. Like it's constant, man. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
It is, and I think the one thing that is awesome about the two of you guys doing this is you both have working knowledge, right? Like you've been working a lot of your adult life with your hands, maintenance, construction, things like that. Chuck, you have a lot of hands-on knowledge, right?
Yeah, I mean, still, even being in the business I'm in now, the majority of my life, I've still been in the construction business.
Yeah, and I could never do any of that stuff. So when you guys are going on about some of these plans and the building and things like that, I have no idea. Even being there for the boiler today, I'm seeing you guys do your thing, and I'm like, I have no idea what the answer is, but I'm just here when you need some help.
Got to be quick, got to be good on your toes. Things change quick, like today, like we were just talking about. Things change so quick, you got to be ready for it. You got to figure out, shit's going to happen. You got to figure out what's the next plan. You don't have time to just sit there and say, oh man, I can't believe this happened. Like, I can't believe the forklift broke. We got to move. Like, what are we doing?
And that's the thing is, even with this, the 7 of us being involved, we all kind of say, well, we're kind of doing a little bit of everything here and there. But you guys are, I would say, doing 99 to 100% of the whole construction coordination, from the early engineering to contracts. And now, you would think, like, say with the interior design team or like marketing, like we know the problems we have, we get the answers and we solve them and then we move on. But, you guys have spent all this time just kind of coordinating and facilitating. And now that we are in the actual demo and construction and all those different phases, I mean, do you find that this is even busier for you now than the beginning?
Yes. I mean, look,
just in a different way, I guess.
Yeah, like we knew that John and I were going to be doing the bulk of the construction stuff because we have the backgrounds to do it. Yep. We kind of knew this was the way it was going to last. So we knew, frankly, this couple month period was going to be rough on the two of us just to get this stuff done. I mean, it's getting done. Everybody else is helping out wherever they can, as far as design teams getting us design stuff that they need right away. Because again, it's all coordination, right? Like you guys pick a bar top. Well, now we got to figure out how much is that bar top? Where are we getting it from? What's the design of it? How, we got to get it to Buddy. So he's going to cut it.
Putting it in.
Gonna make, so all that has to get figured out. Timelines, like, furniture. You guys are going to pick out furniture. Well, we got to make sure that everything's ready for the furniture to be there and where it's going to go and how we're getting it upstairs. And, it's a ton of that kind of stuff. But, we kind of knew that it was going to be on us for a little bit, that we were going to have to do a lot of the bulk of this kind of shit.
And it seems like it's all turnnkeyed, right? Like everyone's, these gears are all locked in. Tooth to tooth and everything spinning together. So I think, to your credit, everything has gone pretty well. And even this morning, knock on wood, even this morning, seeing everything kind of go awry, and it just kind of seemed like one issue after another that you couldn't just help but step back and like smile. But to that point, the two of you, and especially you, Chuck, you guys were positive the entire time. I know for me, when I'm trying to fix something at home and I can't get it, I'm cursing up a storm. I'm irritated. I'm throwing stuff.
I am too. It's not like I'm not, but you can't. Again, honestly, it's just like I'm a move things forward kind of person. So it's just like, all right, forklift broke. What's our next option? Like, I just want to get this thing off, get it off to the side, and then we'll figure out what the next option is to get it there. So I think we did a good job, man. John killed it on that forklift today, trying to get that thing moving. When you only have one gear, and it's not the one you want, it's not easy to do.
Living in reverse here. Well, John, you looked awesome on that forklift, dude, because I was telling Mike and Ian, we're just standing off to the side, and I was like, I could never do this. I would not be able to have the confidence, number one, to make sure that thing didn't topple over and get destroyed.
I mean, the forklifts, I guess, I've been on since I was 18.
Okay.
Between the steel company and newspapers and school.
So you've been doing that for a while. So, Well, I'm glad we have you on the team, man, because I'm always like, man, if we're ever moving barrels, I'm sure if I do one, it's just going to topple over and smash.
Yeah, you got to make a couple mistakes for it to work.
Yeah, maybe we'll practice with the empty barrels.
Please practice with the empty barrels.
Put a carton of eggs on there.
Not a few $1,000 worth of experience.
Yeah, but now, I mean, watching you whip that thing around when it was working, I was like, dude, this is what John lives for.
If everything went well, it would have been nice.
And you guys would have had more to do. us.
Yeah. Well, I
we
felt
would have been
bad.
pushing that thing through the building.
We were just the moral support.
Longer of forks. We would have been.
Yeah, that's the only that stunk.
We'll get it. Don't worry. We're gonna get it in there. This is
We'll
just the first one. Now we just gotta learn from it and keep moving. But you guys are doing a great job with the construction team. I mean, even when I was kind of putting those diagrams together for our federal application, just looking at the floor plan and remembering when our equipment was configured a different way where it wasn't like a great workflow, but even just putting all that together, it's really cool that you guys are working together with everyone to kind of roll that out.
Yeah, there's a lot of drawings out there.
Yeah, and
a lot of changes.
The other thing that's cool too is that I feel like your vision is a little more sharper than say my vision. When you guys walk in, I can ask you a question. You don't even have the blueprint in front of you. You know, you can tell me where everything is. You know where it's going.
Yeah.
So you guys are killing it with that. I mean, it's been awesome.
I think that goes back to our construction backgrounds. Like I can look at it. When we first looked at this building, I walked in and I was like, oh, if we took out this floor, this whole thing would be 2 floors. We could fit the tanks over here. Like I saw it before it happened, and John did the same thing. And I think that is honestly just the construction background where you can see things like this is how it would look, and this would be pretty cool. Like frankly, this space was kind of a beat up, not in the best of shape.
It's been
space,
sitting.
right?
It's been sitting for a
long time. Didn't look great. Now, even just the work that's been done, look at the difference, right? It is night and day in there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And we're not even there yet. Like when the new walls come out downstairs and like all, the sheetrocks, like you're gonna be like, oh, look at this.
Yeah. The landlord was pretty shocked when he came in.
Yeah.
Like last week or the week before.
He was like, oh, this is what this space looks like.
Yeah.
It was really
Well, it's giving it new life. It's updating it. You can see there's definitely
it's gonna give that whole shopping center new life, which is awesome.
And even getting some of that, sunlight in there and just wake up, building, we're here, we're bringing you back to life. We're gonna give you a
little TLC and you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's looking cool. I mean, I know that the 3 of us didn't really hang out, and by the 3 of us I mean myself, Mike, and Ian. I know we were just there this morning waiting for things to do, but it was really cool being in there for an extended amount of time and just kind of really taking a look at the details.
I walk it almost every day and a lot of times by myself, and I kind of just like take it in as I'm it's speaking to me at this point.
Well,
going on.
That one room all the way in the back next to the bathrooms where they have the spotlight and they're digging and working on some plumbing in there.
Sewer connection in the back.
It reminded me of Buffalo Bill. I'm like, is there anyone at the bottom down there? You need some
put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about today.
That's scary.
It's a good time.
Thank you. I'm never going back to this building by myself.
Anyways, John, we got derailed. I mean, I'm just. I was going to sound, I don't know, Chuck, you hate when I get all lovey-dovey, but I'm proud of you guys, man. This construction thing is not...
I'm going to have a love song for you next week, Shannon. I promise.
It's not an easy task. You guys are killing it. You're doing a great job. And because you work so hard, obviously the best way to reward yourself is to kick back and have a spirit or two. So, John, what's your favorite spirit? We know Chuck is a bourbon guy. His favorite cocktail is just bourbon in a glass. We'll always get that answer. What about you?
Plain, man. Vodka and club. I do like our bourbon a lot. I think it's really good.
But vodka and club is your move?
My go-to is just a vodka and club.
You throw any lime in there? You do anything like that?
Lime, lemon, don't matter.
But that's like your go-to drink right there?
Nice and simple.
So would you say that would be your first drink at Freehold Distilling Company when we open up?
It's either going to be that or just a regular bourbon.
Okay. We're going to christen it with the Three Brooks and then maybe...
Three Brooks, yeah.
I'm just going through my head. I think I could pick out everybody's drink of choice.
Oh, you'll never pick mine
in the group
just because you think you can. Now I'm going wild card.
No, but but if you were really not going wild card, I think I could pick out your drink of choice.
Yeah, the one that will be my go-to. Yeah, because I've changed a lot over the last however many years I've known you.
When we finally announce our kickoff menu, that's going to be our next one of our. Well, not our next one. Sure, we'll have a bet between then and now.
Yeah,
now and then
that'll be our bet.
We're gonna take a piece of paper and everybody's gonna write down what they think their first drink is. And it's not fair because now I might have to change it just because I can't just drink bourbon. Everybody's just gonna write bourbon for me.
Well, to be honest,
so what we're gonna do is like a mixed cocktail. Like what would be the first mixed cocktail that everybody would want to try?
Drink. All right,
can't be like just a straight up bourbon because we know that would be my first drink.
And we'll have our moment. I'm sure the 7 of us are gonna come together.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have a night right before we open where the 7 of us sitting there and we're going to need rides home from.
We're going to christen it. We're going to make sure we do it the right way. I'm excited for the cocktail menu because I think there are so many different things that we can do. And I think the hard part for us, and especially with where I kind of see it going, is not doing it all at once.
Well, I think we need to have probably a base menu.
Oh, for sure.
right?
You got to have the
that is
classics.
going to be the all the time. Like
Yep.
the old fashioned is not going to be like the general old fashioned is not going to be on a specialty menu, but we'll have a
Right.
seasonal old fashioned probably, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just one example, but like there'll be a lot of stuff that, Christmas time will probably, or holidays will put out specific
Specials,
kind of holiday
yeah.
specials, right?
We'll have the Chuck specials.
The Chuck special.
Just,
The Chuck.
just the Three
Just-
Brooks
just
neat.
bourbon.
Yeah,
Just bourbon
Yeah,
neat.
there you go.
You could just say bourbon neat.
Yeah.
So there'll be cool stuff like that. But I do think that'd be fun, man. I think we should do like everybody writes down what they think everybody's first mixed cocktail, not like
Right.
anything straight up.
Right. Looking at the menu, what would everyone
Yeah,
get?
let's quantify which drinks we're gonna say, and then just what's everybody their first one they're gonna try.
I'm picking the fruitiest one for Jared. And I'm only calling Jared out because he's the only one who has not been on the podcast yet.
Oh, so now we can just talk shit about Jared until
now-
Jared gets on the
I wouldn't-
podcast.
I'm not talking smack.
I
I'm
got
just
here
kind of, yeah. I mean, I thought John was never going to come on here. So
I thought
kudos
John was
to
never
you,
gonna come
man.
on here either.
I
You
was-
made it. Well, John, I would like for this to be a little bit of a John-centric, podcast.
Word.
But, one thing that we all have bonded over, and I think the seven of us, we could say the seven of us is music. We all have some different music tastes, but I think everyone in the group is connected to music. I think Jared,
I think Jared's the only one I wouldn't know his necessarily
I do. He would be on the same wavelength as Eric.
as Eric, like
Yep.
like 90s rap.
Yep.
Stuff. Yeah,
Rap,
I could see that
hip-hop.
too.
I like 90s rap.
90s rap. Do you have a
Everybody-
favorite
What's up?
rapper? Do you have a favorite rapper?
Nah, not a favorite rapper. But
No?
Bob Deep, that whole era.
Okay.
All those guys.
All right. That's your move.
Pick
But
out one. Nah, I don't think so.
what about I mean, I know you're not just like a rap guy. What's your
No.
main music?
I like older alternative,
Okay.
Alice in Chains, stuff like that.
All right. And now I know we've talked about some of the harder like metal bands. Are you into those things too?
Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly into everything except probably
Love songs.
Pink Floyd and stuff.
You
So
don't like Pink
yeah,
Floyd?
John's like, hey, everything you like, I freaking hate. I love the way you looked at me like that too. You're like, let me
But
dig this one in.
You're so like me. You're like all over the map with what you listen to. It's
Yeah.
very hard to
Yeah,
pick. Like we could pick out 10 things that people wouldn't like about our music in general. But I didn't know you didn't like Pink Floyd. That's interesting.
Pretty much everything.
Pink
man.
Floyd, you just gotta like. I mean, that's the old school. Get stoned in high school and just listen to Pink
Well,
Floyd.
when they have the next laser show at the planetarium, I'll get a ticket for you.
All right.
It'll be a good time. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
I'll go.
change your mind.
That'd be an awesome
Yeah, I
time.
don't know. But I'll go.
I know you're a big Godsmack fan,
That's my school.
right? Big
Yep.
Godsmack guy. Are there any bands that you absolutely hate that are in that genre? Like rock or hard metal?
That I hate.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. See, we always do all the things we love, but I was like, man, what do you hate? Like, what do you not like? Sometimes I think that says more about you.
Really?
I think so.
It's hard for me to pick something I hate because that's Race of Base.
Hate? Yeah, I don't know.
Son of a
Strong
biscuit.
word.
How could you? How could you do this to me, Chuck?
And maybe
Well, maybe not hate, maybe dislike. Like for me, I never liked Slipknot.
Slipknot?
I was
Nah.
never a fan of Slipknot. Any of those new metal bands, probably the ones that you're into.
Yeah, I'm into all that.
I
new-
kind of fell
new
off of
stuff.
those because I was playing in like a hardcore band in Jersey, and I was into all the
Yeah.
screaming breakdown.
but
beat-
you're more into punk than I think.
yeah. I
Right?
mean, when
You're
I
more
was
of a punk guy.
in high school, I was definitely into a lot of like hardcore metal, where we were playing shows everywhere, and you go to these shows expecting to get a fist to the face. Like you have to protect yourself at these shows.
So while we're on music, by the way, I stopped at Freehold Borough Records the other
Oh, right on.
day. Cool spot, really cool spot. I wanted to talk to the owners, but they were 3 deep talking to people.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to expand that place,
Right.
right? Like they're gonna wind up getting overwhelmed with the amount of people that want to go there, and they're gonna need a little bit of.
Especially if they pop into that record store day crowd.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't. They're
It's a
bringing
cool
in lot
spot.
of
They
stuff.
need more room. Like it's too tight in there. They don't have enough selection in there. What they do have is really cool. Definitely stop by there, help them spend some money in there so that they can grow, because I want to have a cool record store that's right around the corner from
Yeah,
us.
Borough Records.
Is that the only place around that's left?
No, they're. I feel like record stores are kind of coming back a little bit, right? Like they're. I mean,
Sort of.
you've got. I mean, Princeton Records is always huge. Jack's is always huge. I've never been to the Belmar spot.
So it was Low Fidelic, and the owner David sold it to a new owner. So he got out of that store. The store's still there. I haven't been since it's transferred. But that store is only doing like used records. They were doing
Okay.
new ones, but then David was telling me how it's a tough game to keep up with
I'm sure
to
it
make
is.
your money, because as much as we talked about it on the show, the record store day, it seems like it helps the smaller stores, but then you get stuck with a bunch of crap you can't sell, and now you got some dead stock. So
yeah, I don't know that they need to do record stores, but I mean, they just need to have a good selection, used and new, for sure. It's a cool spot. Definitely go to Freeholboro Records, check them out. I know we're going to do some stuff with them when the distillery opens, right?
Absolutely.
But they definitely are going to need to expand, and it was tight in there. I was like, oh, how you know?
John, what's your favorite food?
Burgers.
Okay. What kind of burgers?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be a question. Well, I'm absolutely going to judge you. If
Rare.
you... Good. That's what I was going to ask. How do you like your burger cooked? Rare's your move?
Rare.
Okay. I'm with that. Chuck, are you
I'm a medium rare guy.
medium rare?
Yeah.
I'm usually a medium rare person, but I can get down with the rare. Yeah. Now, with your burger,
I can too, actually.
Do you go? Are you like a ketchup dude? Are you a burger sauce guy? What's your move?
Ketchup and mayo.
Okay, mayo. All right.
I like ketchup and mustard.
Mayo on everything.
And I could deal with mayo, but I like ketchup and mustard.
I'll do anything on a burger. Anything.
Oh yeah.
You name it, I'll do it.
Sounds like you got a pass we need to talk about.
Make sure the burger's big enough. It's going down. I don't know why that just popped into my head, man. All right. Well, we have John here. Let's get into our next part. Man. Yeah, you want to do this tasting? We did say last podcast we were going to try to do some spirit tastings. Now, I haven't tried this one. You want to tell us about it? You have not
tried this one? No. So what we're going to taste today, so we've talked about the Whiskey Hill before. These guys, I believe, are going to do our Morristown show, and the spirit is called Winglore. So what it is a group of fighter pilots that after they retired, decided that they wanted to get together and start a whiskey company. Okay. Right now, they're just putting out whiskeys. They got a bourbon, they got an American whiskey, and then they've got the cask strengths of both, right? So today we have the cask strength of the American whiskey, so the single malt. And we're going to give that a try. So, I spoke to my buddy Trip, who is one of the guys that is part of the fighter group.
That's a cool name. Is that his real name, or is that like his fighter name?
That's his call sign.
Okay. Trip.
I don't remember his real name. I just know his name's
Trip. I hope there's two P's
Stacy
in
knows
there.
a Trip too, and that's the only reason I remembered the name of Trip. They're the nicest guys. They really are. They're so friendly. I'm looking forward to having them at the Whiskey Guild event where you guys will be able to meet them. And talk to them. They're really passionate about what they're doing. And full disclosure, we've talked about this before. I'm not a huge American whiskey guy. So we're gonna try this right now and see what everybody thinks. Right
now, before we try it, if you want to pop that baby open,
So this is Winglore, and this is their cask strength single malt.
And you said that's 119 proof, right?
This is 119.
So that puts us at, what's the math? What's the ABV on that?
59 and change.
59.5. So what's the difference between a regular strength and a cask strength?
So I believe cask strength has to be 110 minimal.
Okay.
Don't hold me to that because I'm not positive if that's a rule. But I mean, the simple term is it's just coming out of there. They're not blending it. They're not.
Right. So it's what it's barreled at. So the barrel's also called a cask.
So I don't know. The single malts don't have the same rules as bourbon, right? So bourbon has to be barreled at a certain amount.
Right.
Can't be over or under a certain amount. Excuse me. So you're definitely going to want to prepare for what you're going to drink right now. Yeah. So this is definitely high ABV. So it's going to be it's going to have a little bit of a.
So this will be fun because I am usually a baby when it comes to these things. And I feel like such a champion since I've been trying to step up my spirit game. But now I have to remember all the things that Todd taught
Mr.
us.
Todd. We got to get Todd on this thing one day.
Yeah, he would be so cool on here.
He would be so cool because he knows his stuff.
We would need a long
I got another guy. I got another guy that needs to come on here too. Once we get through all these guys and kind of get them like just as part of the group coming on, Todd would be good.
All right, so we've got some legs on this thing.
Have them come down for that.
Yep. So full disclosure, I've already tried this a little bit, as has John.
I have not. I'm going full
So we're gonna let you give your opinion of it first, and then I'll tell you my opinion.
So I'm swirling it around a little bit. I remember looking at the little little oils on it.
See the oils
coming down the glass,
and unfortunately, I'm a bad taste tester here because I didn't give you any water to.
I have some. I have some.
Out a little bit.
I'm ready.
So you might want to put like a drop in there just to break up those.
I'm gonna go in a little bit first.
Well, it'll actually enhance the flavor a little bit if you do.
You do this. It's got a nice smell to it. It really does. It's
got a great smell to it. Actually.
It's got a pleasant sweetness to it. I've got to think of all my adjectives here. Here we go. First one. I'm excited. look all cultured here. You know, it's not as much fire as I thought it would be.
Once you warm up
at a 119.
Yeah, once
and
you warm
that's
up
the first. And this is how I know that I've been hanging out with you, because I did not make a face. You know, it's warming up my entire body. I wish we had this morning for the boiler.
I wish we had this for the boiler too.
That would have been. We would have been so warm.
We would also still be at the distillery right now.
Yeah, but that boiler would be in the building.
It might be actually.
We got this jet fuel. We'll be picking
John's
everything
back.
up.
He'll just walk it in.
All right. So first one, I kind of alerted my body to the fact that I'm drinking something that's not water.
Smart way to do it.
Very pleasant approach, I got to say. That really did wake me up a little bit. So I remember Todd saying the first one is going to be the shock to the body.
Yep.
Then you're going to take the next one. You're going to maybe not give it a chew, but you're going to get a little bit more. But it really takes a few sips to get a good handle. I mean, for
sure.
a guy like me, it's probably going to take half a bottle to get a good handle on it. But that first one was good. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I'm getting a little bit of caramel in there.
I like it.
On my back end.
Yeah.
It's and I don't mean this in a bad way. It's sweet.
It's sweet.
It's got a good.
So that is
sweetness
actually
to
the
it.
first thing that I was going to say. I think for an American whiskey. So again, we talked about this last podcast, I believe. I'm not a huge American whiskey guy. For an American whiskey, it's got a sweeter profile than an American whiskey typically has. So American whiskeys usually, the reason I don't usually like them is they have a very earthy kind of flavor to them.
Okay.
It's almost like you tried to make scotch but couldn't do it. Trip, I think you guys did I think you did it right, man. I think this is pretty good. Definitely, it is, definitely a high ABV. You could taste that. But not so high that you're like, oh my God, every drink is kind of punching me in my throat.
Yeah.
Definitely tastes a little bit of caramel, which is interesting because it's not bourbon, but it's almost got like a little bit of a bourbon kick to it.
Yeah.
It does.
Look, I'm not the best at profiling this stuff. I really am not. I know everybody thinks I am, but I'm not. The first thing I noticed was it's a little bit sweet for a American whiskey, and frankly, I think that's great. I think it's like makes it where I'll drink this. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm happy I got this. I'll definitely be a supporter going forward. I'll be buying this bottle. This is my American whiskey bottle. Frankly, I really like it. I'm hoping that this is where American whiskeys go. I'm hoping they go to something similar to this. They did a great job, man. Trip, you guys killed it. This is good.
It's got a nice color to it too. I mean,
it's got a great color
really
to it.
is.
It's yeah.
Winglore. Yeah. For more on Winglore Spirits, you can go to winglorespirits.com. This is a pretty delicious bottle, dude.
It's great. And you can order it. If you go to Winglore Spirits, you can order it right online. They'll ship it right to your house.
John, is this your kind of move? I mean, I know you're more of a vodka guy, but you're drinking this now for the second go around today.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I like it.
When
I
you
think
had your first taste, did it like?
No, I don't think it was, honestly.
I would say it's not intimidating. This is not an intimidating
It's not.
spirit.
Like I said, the first sip, I was like, oh, like we're gonna have to warm up to this a little bit.
I thought
But once
there
you
was
warm,
gonna be
like
more from the first taste, but no.
Yeah, if you know how to do, and again, we're gonna have to someday actually have that conversation. But if you know how to like get your palate ready for something that's a little bit stronger, because there is a certain way to do it. If we just went full all in on this, you would have felt it a little bit. So thank you, Todd, for that, because he definitely did a great job kind of showing us how to prepare your body to drink this stuff. Yeah, man, I think it's good. I think it's really good.
I think next year I'm going to write you a Valentine card that says, my palate is always expanding for you.
I want more than a Valentine card next year.
Okay, fine. I'll just go. I don't know what I'll do.
Valentine's Day at the distillery.
A barrel. I'll pop out of a barrel for you.
We can all go there.
With some bottles. Yeah, this is delicious. Winglorespirits.com. Check it out. I'm excited to have the rest of this. What do we have coming up? I think we're kind of towards the end of what we had today. What do we have coming up?
I think we talked about most of the stuff we have coming up, right? Polar Bear Plunge, definitely come out February 28th. You want to come out and hang out with us for the day. There's a big after party. So if you come, I will tell you where it is. I'm not going to do it online.
John, you jumping in?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever jump in?
One time.
Was it? It wasn't last year, right?
No, it was the year before.
The year before.
So how come you?
I went out. I jumped in.
That's probably the worst one. Why wouldn't you jump in this year? You learned your lesson.
Last year I followed you guys out, and then when we went on,
and then he turned back around and went to the bar. He didn't disappear. He went back to the bar.
It's a good move. At least you're there for the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Look, there'll be a lot of people that go in, and there'll be a lot of people that don't. So we'll have a big crowd still hanging out at the bar, hanging out afterward or before and after. but we're there early, and we usually leave Seaside in the 3 o'clock range, right?
Yeah.
I don't like the
head
beach in the
this way.
summertime, so
So you just don't like the beach at all? You're just not a beach guy?
No.
So, man, there's so many questions I have for you. If you're going on a vacation and you're not a beach dude, where are you going? What are you doing? I think I already know the answer
right
to
here,
this.
man. Snow.
You're just staying home?
No, I go to Vermont.
He's not staying home. He has to plow if he stays home.
Somewhere where I can snowboard.
Okay. So you are like an
I'd rather
extreme.
be gone in the snow. That way I don't have to plow.
Okay.
So,
all right. But are you like a snowboarding, skiing kind of
I
guy?
like the winter.
Okay. So you're a winter
I'm
sport.
all
And you're a
about
big
winter.
camper, right?
Cold, yeah.
Like going camping? What's your favorite thing to cook when you go camping?
Steaks
Okay.
or burgers.
What's your favorite cut?
Like I said.
Ooh, that's a good question. I got mine.
I got so
Mine's
many of
I
easy.
these.
don't know. I guess I'll just go with a fillet.
Okay. That's a good one. Chuck, what's yours?
Ribeye.
Ribeye?
I'm a ribeye guy.
Ribeye's good.
I rock with the ribeye, but I think that flank steak or skirt steak is
interesting.
my
Skirt
move.
steak?
And I think it's only because it reminds me of like the Mexican carne asada. So I like to doctor it up that way.
You're a
and,
San Diego guy. So.
and throw some tacos down. But if I'm going to go for a cut, and I did order a steak at a steakhouse at the Borgata. I don't remember eating it. I think I got the ribeye there. No, I got the strip. I got a strip steak.
Yeah, I'm a big ribeye guy. I like the ribeye.
You ever rock the tomahawk? You ever cook a tomahawk, dude?
I've never cooked one because I'm scared like to buy it and get up.
No, you can't.
Tomahawk at
It's very expensive.
Michael Jordan Steakhouse at Mohegan Sun.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I was slamming.
Tomahawks are cool. So I've been getting them from Sam's Club.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not the greatest cut, but it's okay. You can get like a nice size one, not the huge, long, woolly mammoth bone, but it's like you can get a pretty good cut for $50. And my daughters love tearing that steak up, man.
Remember when they had that truck that came around and you texted me that day?
Oh my gosh, dude! The steak truck,
One time they came here.
the roadside steak truck.
Yeah. So I have to say, it is the biggest scam of the century.
I mean, you were texting me that morning when you were in the thing.
So there's this steak truck that rolled up, and their whole thing is like, "Yo, we got $20
It's like packages or something, right?
Yeah,
like for $50 you get like a tomahawk and like 2 ribeyes.
Their
and
big
whatever.
selling is it's like I want to say it's like 20 ribeyes for $20. So it gets your attention. It was at the outlets. I went to the outlets. I go there. I'm waiting in line, and this is where you're about to be hustled. They've got this huge refrigerated truck.
Yeah.
That's open. And then there's a tent. There's a huge tent set up. But at the tent, they've got speakers and they're just blaring music. And I was like, oh, this is cool. They're making it like a little
event.
party.
Yeah,
People are going. So I'm waiting in line, texting you. I'm sending you pictures. And I get up there and I quickly realize that once you get into this tent and start talking, you've now entered into a haggle. That now they're trying to sell you all of these different packages of meat.
Yeah.
And it's like just an upsell as soon as you walk in. So I'm like, no, I'm just here for the ribeyes. Oh, well, if you want this, we can do this. And it just keeps going. And you're like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't have that kind of freezer at home.
Right.
So I get these ribeyes. I spend $40. I buy 2 boxes. All good. I get home. I check them out. Everything's frozen. They are the tiniest little steaks that I've ever seen. And
It's like a skirt steak.
to be honest with you, they were not good.
They
were not good at all.
There's been some crazy stuff around here. Remember the boxes that they used to do? They pull the trailer up and you could buy like a box for like $20, and it was like it was during COVID. You could get like, because we used to do the COVID fruit challenge. So John and I are both allergic to like half the fruits.
Oh yeah.
So during COVID, when we were bored, we would like text each other like, oh, like we got the fruit box. Let's see what there is. Oh, there's plums. All right, we're gonna eat one right now. Like we would be like, oh, you getting itchy yet? No, yeah. we would do like a fruit challenge every day because it was just nothing to do.
Well, I think those farm shares are cool. If you get linked in with a local farm, those are awesome. But the problem with those is you can never control what you get. You always get some things that maybe you don't want or you don't eat, and then it either goes to waste or.
So speaking of local farms, if there's any local farms out there that are happen to be listening to this podcast,
yes,
we are still trying to figure out where we want to be getting our grains from. So please reach out to us, or if you know a local farm that is looking, we would love to support local farms. We haven't really been having the best of luck. I got one guy right now, but he doesn't do corn, and obviously we need a lot of corn. So corn is important. So yeah, if there's any local farms out there looking for a little bit of love, we would love to give it to you.
Well,
so
if John just plants corn now,
Sure,
we should be all right.
Between my
you
house
know?
and John's house, we'll put a cornfield
Yeah, we can make
with a path for cars to get through.
Yeah, we could do a half a barrel off of that much corn, right? We can get it
Yeah,
done.
that's so you need big, and that's the problem is you need a lot of space to grow corn.
Yeah.
It's a tough crop to harvest.
I was reading an article this morning about how farmers in the Midwest are struggling to sell their crops right now, and that some of them were just letting their crops rot.
Well, that's
like
sad.
they're just not even harvesting; they're just letting them go.
What is the reason for that?
Not getting paid.
Interesting.
Been taken over by the big
Support your farmers,
corporations.
folks. Like,
Yeah.
that's where we get food from, so it's important.
So
Like,
get that
these
farm
people.
share.
These people are keeping you alive. So buy a lot of fruit. Try and support the stuff that's coming in from the U.S. because it's a lot of jobs that are here. That's sad when you see those farms like having trouble.
I know, especially when there's how many people know how to actually grow food for themselves.
So
I couldn't.
Yeah, we used to do it all the time. Like, so the side over here, the fence that I use for Halloween used to be my fence for all my stuff. Like, this whole side was, I used to farm that. Like, we've done corn, I love doing it, but the problem is it, takes up a lot of room
And time.
which is, obviously time is tough for me right
All
now.
these damn squirrels out here getting into your stuff.
Yeah, you gotta, that's what the fence was for, to keep the rabbits and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to have to put that up and then put like the little fence, below it so that the rabbits didn't come through and eat everything.
Keep them out. Yeah.
But we used to, every year, I used to have a ton of stuff. But then it's like almost so much that we don't eat all of it, and then I got to get rid of it. And
Yeah.
and
I
you're trying to
usually-
give stuff away that nobody wants.
There's usually someone at work that's like leaving leftovers from their garden that they just can't get rid of. And sometimes
Richie
it's in
Kozak has a nice
abundance.
sized garden over there.
Oh, yeah?
He grows a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Richie, are you a tomato guy? What's your specialty?
he does everything, man. He's got a lot of stuff over there.
I'm looking for a pepper guy. Make some hot sauce.
I think he does a lot of peppers.
Yeah?
I would definitely. We used to do peppers. I used to have like 7 different types of peppers in the garden here.
What's your favorite pepper?
I don't really necessarily like. I mean, I like hot peppers, but I don't necessarily like. I'm not a hot pepper. I'll
Okay.
eat them if they're there. My mother grew a pepper one time that I ate that I had to jump in the pool. I was sweating so bad. I ate it. I'm dead serious. Ate it out of her garden. She's like, "Oh, that's like the whatever pepper." She's like, "You can't just eat those." I
You
was
ate like a
I
Carolina
just
Reaper
did.
or
I just took
something?
a bite of it,
Ghost
and then
pepper?
I just instantly started sweating. I was like, I'm dying. I gotta go in the pool.
Tell you what, man, the pepper game's crazy because fresh peppers are cool. I rock with them, but I got one of the coolest Christmas gifts. I got something from it's called Flatiron Pepper.
Okay.
They're like a crushed red pepper company.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law got it for me, and it's like this whole box of 12 different types of crushed red pepper
Yeah.
and all kinds of different stuff. So I had one that I put on a slice of pizza. Dude, I took one mouthful of this and was like,
That
oh
was
my
it,
God,
huh?
I can't breathe. Like my throat was closing up. It was
Yeah. So
wild.
I've always been a spicy food guy, actually, like since I was a little kid. But I have 2 issues right now. The one being the heartburn situation.
Yep.
Makes it a little tough. I am on medication that, frankly, I don't get heartburn on this medication. It's phenomenal,
Oh,
which
sweet.
is awesome for bourbon and all that stuff. Then I got my other issue that's going on right now that I'm trying not to eat stuff
Yeah,
too
you
spicy.
can't be having that.
because that is not, unfortunately, I went to get that checked out. It's not fixed yet, so I got to get it fixed. So I'm trying not to go too crazy with the stuff I'm eating.
I don't blame you. I mean, at CG's, I've been going to CG's they might be my new favorite burger, dude. They've got the spicy.
CG's always had a killer burger.
They've got the
One
spicy
couple days.
cheddar burger, and I think they might put some Cajun seasoning on the patty. They've got jalapenos in there, a little bacon. Dude, that burger is the one.
Great burgers. Stacey just had the French onion soup, or whatever.
Yeah.
And the Richards always told us that was the best French onion soup, and she said it's great. She said
All
it's
right.
phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to get that.
The wings are unbelievable there. The wings are
Yeah.
always good there.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Their food is their sliders are really good. They got those Reuben sliders are
Yep.
killer.
The steak
Um,
sliders, right?
Yeah.
Those ones are solid. Shout out to you, CG's. You're
I-
getting some love today.
I had the shepherd's pie. I love shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie was good, man.
Colleen's a big fan of that too.
Yeah, I love shepherd's pie. I'm the only non-Irish person in my house, and I'm the only person that eats Irish food. The rest of them don't eat any Irish food, but they think they're eating Irish food all the time. Yeah, so I love shepherd's pie. I love all that stuff. Scotch eggs,
Oh, heck
bangers
yeah,
and
Scotch
mash,
eggs,
all that
dude.
stuff's great.
That's what I'm talking about.
But they have a pretty good shepherd's pie over there too. Their food is great over there.
Well-
and ridiculously reasonably priced.
Oh, absolutely. We all got to get out there to CG's, have another night out.
we
just
all
hanging.
get out there, but
yeah,
we'll
but
do-
together.
Yeah, we'll do
together.
it Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
usually good for passing through on my own, where I'm like, you know what? I got some time to kill, or let me just go show some love real quick and just pop in and have a drink. And then that turns into, now I'm bringing food home for everyone. So now my classic move is, hey, you want CG's tonight? I'm not going to call it in. I'm going to go there and order it so that I can have a drink
you're
while
gonna
I
get it in
wait.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, any night you do that, you let me know.
Absolutely. Those dudes are great over there.
You were there Friday, right?
I was there Friday. I popped in Friday.
John, what's your favorite spot to go to? I think I know what you're going to say.
I go to Seasons a lot, man.
Seasons.
Coal-fired
Another
bistro.
great place.
Coal-fired bistro, right? Seasons
Yeah.
coal-fired. They've got our stuff over there. At the
They
bar.
got our
They
stuff.
good
The
food, man.
food is great over there too.
Yeah.
Really good food.
They got
Very
good people
cook.
over there. I've only been there a few times.
They
but
get the best. Yeah, they're both of them, CGs and Seasons.
Yeah.
The people are just
It
awesome.
makes
man.
sense why your
it
wife
makes you feel
works
like you're
there.
at home when you go over there.
They're good people. They're really good
drinks.
people over there.
They
Yeah.
have our bourbon. They have our teas.
Tell you what, their pizza's pretty good over
Yeah.
there.
Seasons, Seasons has good
Seasons
pies.
has some great pizza.
Yep.
All right, boys. Well, I think we've said all there is to say.
Probably not.
Except, John, you still haven't told me your favorite love song, man.
I have to, I don't know,
Back That Ass Up by
Yeah,
Juvenile.
The Rose.
smack my bitch up by Prodigy.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Hey,
Such a love song.
I can't judge anyone. Whatever you do in your home is up to you. You're the king of your own castle, my man. Well, John, I'm glad you came on the show today. Now that we've got the first one out of the way, we'll be seeing you a lot more. What'd you think of your performance, man?
Thanks.
You did great.
I think
Awesome.
I think all the guys that are at the polar bear plunge from our team probably should come on the podcast.
Especially Jared.
At
We
least
got to
for a couple
check in
minutes.
with him.
Jared's not coming to the polar bear plunge. He's got something that day. He can't come.
Jared.
I think everybody else is there that day. Eric doesn't know yet because Eric has a potential scrimmage that day, but the 5 of the rest of us will be there.
All right. Well, if anyone sees any of the Gaines brothers out there,
Woohoo!
make sure you tell them that.
Get the rest of the
Just
seaside.
give them the shame. Just tell them shame. Public shame.
Get to seaside.
Yeah,
boys.
Jared, you're going to Seaside. I don't care what you say. All right. Fight me. Actually, don't fight me. I love you. You're a good guy. All right. Anything else we want to say here? I will say, check us out at threebrooksbourbon.com. You can check us out at getreadywithtea.com. And also follow along on Facebook and Instagram, Freehold Distilling Company.
Yes.
We've got some really cool updates coming out. Our marketing team is killing it with all of our posts. We've got spotlights on all 7 of the members that are rolling up. We're coming up with some
Number
cool
2 comes out tonight, right?
Yep.
Which will be
For Mr.
it'll be out already by the time this podcast comes
Yeah,
out.
this is, Mike's last couple of hours before he's now Mr. Popular.
Mr. Famous.
Yeah, no autographs, please. But yeah, we've got that going on. We've got some cool partnerships in the community popping. So check us out, follow along. And if you like this podcast, comment, post, like, and share. Tell your friends. Anything you want to add there, Chuck?
I don't think so, man.
Then we
It's
will
another
see
go.
you later. John, thanks for coming. Any last words?
Nope.
That's the last word. Nope.
All right, put that on a t-shirt. It's time to go.
Later, kids.
Winglore is amazing.
Yeah,
Shout
Winglore's
out.
killer, man.
Winglore
Great job,
Spirits.com.
guys. Loving it.